Hello everybody and welcome back to the Jets franchise. Today I'm doing some more live commentary for you guys, and this is mostly because I'm gonna try to simulate a couple of games, see where we're at, and then hopefully the game we play either in this episode or the next one, depending on how long this is, will be that Chiefs game in week 14. So this week we take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals at 1-8, so far the worst team in the league. Let's go ahead and see how it turns out. So there it is. We get a massive win over them, moved to 6-3, keeping our spot at the top of the division. No turnovers for Trey Lance. That's been a good constant this season. Joe Burrow just not getting any help. Trey Lance had an exceptional game. Javonte Williams, again, he hasn't been good all year, but I mean, he was fine. I mean, really just not very good from him. Rondale Moore was amazing. Calvin Ridley was all right. Our receiving core did good. Again, no interceptions, and K. Thibodeau, the rookie, does get a sack. Always good to see, but regardless, a strong win as the Bills end up losing. The Patriots and Dolphins, though, keep on winning, and this week we're taking on the New England Patriots as Trey Lance wins Offensive Rookie of the Week for I think the second time this season. But this game right here, this is a huge game to determine how the playoffs are going to shake up, especially if we can't keep pace and continue winning. So hopefully the red hot Patriots do not get the win against us in MetLife. Let's see how it turns out. And okay, okay, we got an absolutely insane 45-13. That's back-to-back 40-point games, and against a team like the Patriots. Now, this is odd because Trey Lance barely had to do anything and nobody else played. So it was Gardner Minshew was trying to do it all for the Patriots, but we didn't even ask much of Trey Lance as finally, the rushing attack wakes up. Javonte Williams with his best game all year. Does this mean he's going to be good down the stretch? I hope. With a hat trick of a day. Trey Lance had himself a day on the ground as well. Gardner Minshew fumbling twice. Good job on the defense. As Kevin Austin Jr. for the Patriots, I guess he's been a breakout candidate as a rookie. Curtis Samuel was good. Really good game for the Patriots receivers. Rondale Moore has been an absolute stud for us, but Calvin Ridley, he's been really quiet recently this season as Bud Dupree and our guys getting some sacks here. And Ahmad Gardner, the rookie, with his first interception of his career. So an insane win. Let me check the depth chart. Did I accidentally move Calvin Ridley down? No, Calvin Ridley's still the top guy. So it's interesting to me as to why he's not getting more targets. It seems that Rondale Moore has really snatched him up. Even Jamison Crowder, the guy that we signed a big extension to, isn't getting more targets here. Actually, one thing I want to change is I'm going to put Kyle Pitts, in the slot behind Tutu Atwell there. But now we take on the Ravens. Looking at the division, the Bills are keeping pace. Now, we did beat the Bills both times this season. So if it comes down to a tiebreaker, I think we win that tiebreaker. Week 16 against the Dolphins is going to be pretty important as we do lose somebody from our practice squad. That isn't that important. But now, let's see. Hopefully this week there is more action given to Calvin Ridley. I'm not going to promise him anything, but hopefully just Trey Lance comes in and really helps him out. But what I love to see is that Trey Lance hasn't thrown an interception since I think week 4. So let's see how this game goes against the Ravens. Oh my God. Okay, this is a big surprise, honestly. I did not think we would put up back-to-back 40-point games here. Trey Lance, no interceptions, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. It looks like maybe Lamar got hurt. I don't know. Javonte Williams goes back to normal. I guess it was just a one-game wonder. Rodney Anderson with 2 touchdowns despite a awful game, all things considered. I guess shout out to JaMychal Hasty, and wow, Jamison Crowder breaks out here. He had a 72-yard touchdown pass for Crowder. Calvin Ridley wasn't great, wasn't awful. I mean, honestly, just a pretty good game. This is what you want to see. Regardless, I'm just more blown away about the fact that we're putting up 40-point games. As shout out to Darius Stills, a like 4th or 5th round pick, getting some production in there, and then no interceptions for this defense. It seems that it's just been the defensive line doing anything, but now we sit atop the division at 9-3, and let's see how Calvin Ridley feels. Okay, so Calvin Ridley's still upset. I mean, there's really nothing we can do about that. Minus 20 morale, though. That is a huge hit, considering it seems like he's been feeling himself all year, and the morale is still helping him out. But hopefully in this game against the Chiefs, I want to play this one. I mean, it looks like it's a primetime game. We do pick up an injury, though. Oh, man. Okay, this is big. So, as you guys saw, or I don't know if you guys saw, but basically, we can't actually go into this game without bringing in one more running back. He seems all right, so we'll pick up John Kelly for the squad. He'll enter in, and then I don't want to send Javonte Williams onto the IR. I guess we'll do this. We'll practice squad Jabari regardless. Now, we're going to go ahead and transition into the commentary, so I'll see y'all when we get there. So it is Sunday Night Football for this Week 14 matchup as the Kansas City Chiefs come into MetLife to try and take on the Jets. The Chiefs, losers of 3 straight, fresh off a big 38-22 loss to Deshaun Watson and the Texans, and the New York Jets are white hot, riding a 5-game winning streak. Trey Lance has not thrown an interception in 10 weeks and currently sits as your MVP frontrunner. We're going to start this one off in the first quarter on 3rd down. Lance connects with Rondale Moore out of Purdue for the first down, 20 yards. His first completion of the day is later on same drive, 2nd and 10. Trey Lance doesn't see what he likes, feels Chris Jones behind him, and he decides to take off and run for it. He'll dive out of bounds. Lance ever so physical, but he's trying to keep himself a little healthy. As now from the 3-yard line, Lance calling them to double up Chris Jones as he'll hand it off to Rodney Anderson, and the double team led by center Jason Kelce works out there as Anderson rumbles forward into the end zone for the touchdown. Then Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs couldn't get anything going, so now the Jets will take over again as on 3rd and 14, Rodney Anderson gets the ball and he'll rumble forward for the first down on the screen there. Didn't look like he was going to get it, but again, some excellent blocking from Jason Kelce. As here on the read option, Chris Jones gets through, but Trey Lance reminds everyone just how much speed he has as he burns Chris Jones, and that cornerback just got caught staring at Lance as he'll rumble forward for the touchdown. That's the first time we've ran the read option in this series, as now we're going to see the Chiefs rushing attack. The Chiefs loved to run the football in this game. Mahomes only threw 26 passes against us, and as you can see, we got out to an early lead as here Clyde Edwards-Helaire would rumble forward into the 30-yard line here at the end of the first quarter. And then now Mahomes on 3rd and 8 from the red zone. He'll dump that one off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire again, and Helaire spins out of a man and then gets taken down, but he still gets the first down, as that would be Mahomes' first positive yardage pass on the day. As now in the red zone, Mahomes hands it off to Carr, and Carr would take it all the way into the end zone for his first touchdown, as the Jets defense just misjudged that one as he slow claps as they cut the deficit in half. Now Lance back out on offense, 2nd and 7, trying to do too much as that one is batted up and intercepted by Rasul Douglas, as that's Lance's first interception since week 4 when the Jets last lost to the Minnesota Vikings here. As now back out on offense, Mahomes fires for Mecole Hardman. Hardman 6 catches, 56 yards, and that touchdown right there as he made Jason Verrett look absolutely silly. But you know what time it is. We're showing the kickoff. We haven't shown it in a while, but Tutu Atwell reminded everyone just who he is as he gets that man with the little stutter step there, and then he outruns Harrison Butker, and then he sees Anthony Sherman, and he just cooks everyone. Tutu Atwell upset that he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl last year. He's really trying to make a run for it there. 104 yards to the house, his 4th kick return touchdown of the year. As now 2nd and 5 after a Chiefs field goal. Lance fakes the play action. Now he'll scramble out as he fires and connects with Jamison Crowder. A nice throw on the run. Definitely something that we wanted to see Trey Lance improve on, was his throwing on the run and his throwing under pressure, and he's so much better at that now. As Lance again to the play action fake, doesn't see anything he likes, he decides to do it himself, showing off that speed. Trey Lance so good on the ground. In this one, he had 10 carries for a $119 and a touchdown. As now Lance fires over the middle for Jamison Crowder there. and he'll get the first down. Is now 2nd and 12. Lance takes the snap, looks, fires, and he gets his man Jamison Crowder. Crowder has come alive in these last few weeks, as Calvin Ridley hasn't been as productive as he was to start the year, as their JaMycal Hasty, the former 49er, carries it into the end zone for the touchdown as the Jets try to blow this one wide open. A lead is never safe with the Chiefs, as after another Chiefs field goal here towards the end of the third quarter from 2nd and 20, Lance sends Kyle Pitts into motion. Lance takes the snap, fires over the middle of the field to Calvin Ridley, trying to fight for the first down, but he can't do so just yet. Now 1st and 10 later on inside the red zone, the final play of the third quarter now, as Lance takes the snap, dumps it off for JaMycal Hasty, and there's nobody stopping him as he gets in there for his 2nd touchdown of the game, 1st receiving touchdown of the game for the former 49er running back. Now 38-23, Mahomes and the Chiefs just trying to get anything going, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire continuing to be physical. That would be his final run of the game, as he would finish the game with 129 yards on 22 carries. As Mahomes there connects with Travis Kelce, got good enough protection, waited for the hole in the zone, as they'll get the first down all the way down to the 9-yard line, and then with 49 seconds left, Mahomes with an absolute masterful dime there to Russell Gage for his first touchdown of the game, but sadly it wouldn't be enough, as at 4th and 7, the Jets got aggressive and Trey Lance secures the win. So just like that, the Jets will advance to 10-3. Meanwhile, the Chiefs move on to have a 4-game losing streak. So the Chiefs falling apart to hold on to their wild card spot. Meanwhile, the Jets continue on their roll, now winners of 6 straight, trying to win the division. Other than that, in the next episode, we'll go ahead and take over with Week 15 at the Colts. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.